Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. While patrolling near GA-17 and GA-204, officers received reports of a white Nissan Murano with a shattered rear window that had fled from a Chatham County deputy. Troopers soon located the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop.
Just let it go for a second. We want to get a little bit more speed before we try to hit this thing. Don't try to hit it this way. I know we're safe here on the side. Try to get behind them.
Instead of stopping, the driver ignored commands and continued fleeing, weaving through traffic and nearly striking other vehicles while heading toward I-95, an area with heavy traffic and pedestrian activity. As the danger to the public increased, troopers determined that immediate action was necessary.
204 eastbound. Hit it.
Believing the pursuit posed a serious risk to innocent motorists, officers executed a pit maneuver to bring the chase to an end. The maneuver caused the SUV to crash. The driver, identified as Amy Human Cadet, was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the vehicle, suffering critical injuries. She was transported to a hospital but later died. The case was turned over to Chatham County investigators and the medical examiner's office. Given the danger the suspect posed to others on the road, do you believe the officers were justified in using the pit maneuver, or should a different approach have been taken? Share your thoughts in the comments below. On May 20th, 2023, a routine traffic stop escalated into a high-stakes pursuit on US Highway 67 South in Arkansas. Arkansas State Police Troopers Shoemate, Van Schoik, and Essela attempted to stop a black GMC Sierra, but the suspect hit the gas and refused to comply. As the truck sped away, a dangerous high-speed chase unfolded. Officers closed in, attempting a PT maneuver, but the suspect swerved between patrol cars, even clipping the hood of one in a desperate escape attempt. With speeds climbing and risk mounting, officers had to act fast.
22 scratch out. He's doing it. Looks like we're going to be going south on MLK.
Their opportunity came as the suspect made a sharp turn near a riverbank. In a display of textbook precision, a trooper executed a flawless pit maneuver. The GMC rolled violently multiple times before crashing into a brick wall. Debris scattered and silence followed. The suspect, visibly disoriented, was pulled from the wreckage and taken into custody.
Got a pig, got a rollover.
Hit and rollover.
Get on the car! Left side.
A vehicle search revealed a massive stash of drugs: ecstasy, meth, cocaine, fentanyl, heroin, and Xanax, enough for multiple felony charges. His chaotic flight ended in disaster, and now his fate lies with the court.
Give me that head, motherfucker!
Push my arm around, dog!
Sit your ass down! Sit your ass down! Oh! That's it.
All right, guys, let's take board.
Some chases are wild, but this one was pure precision. That pit, nothing short of professional.
Dress up. Get in the fucking door.
On June 3rd, 2024, a high-speed pursuit unfolded on I-4 as a sedan driven by Wilfred Ruiz reached 120 miles per hour, collided with multiple vehicles, and recklessly endangered troopers and the public.
That's the form, be professional now. I copy to 1020.
Ruiz was finally stopped using a pit maneuver. He was detained, treated for overdose symptoms, and officers recovered cocaine scales and baggies from the vehicle, indicating intent to distribute. On October 6, 2023 at 8:46 p.m., Trooper A. Matthews assisted Sergeant Calvert in pursuing a stolen GMC Acadia. The vehicle fled recklessly through Atlanta, ignoring traffic laws and evading multiple law enforcement agencies.
Yep, going through the parking lot, coming back out onto West End. 795 is going to have primary. 795 is going to have primary.
795 will be primary at this time. You just
Can't do it. $10.50, still going.
You have the 56, keep going. He crashed. It's on Lee Street.
After striking a Chrysler 300 in a guardrail, Matthews executed a successful pit maneuver. The driver, Willie Joe Williams, fled on foot but was captured with a taser, showing signs of alcohol impairment and refusing a blood test.
Get your ass up. Drop hands behind your back. Turn around. Let go. Let go. Hey, y'all check the car?
Now, later on, you just really 10:39 at this time. 2109 hours, 2101 hours.
20 East at Lowry. That silver Mercedes sedan.
On March 25, 2023, Georgia State Patrol responded to assist Atlanta police after a stolen silver Mercedes-Benz SUV sped through E20, weaving dangerously through traffic. The driver ignored all traffic laws, prompting a pursuit.
Right lane. Phoenix, are you on here? Passing Malin Ave. It should be hard to miss us. Just trucking northbound.
The chase ended in a multi-vehicle crash. The driver, Michael Smith, and a female passenger fled on foot but were apprehended. Smith was positively identified and taken into custody by Atlanta police, while the stolen vehicle was linked to him. In June 2024, while patrolling in Little Rock, police officers noticed a black Dodge Charger committing a traffic violation. When they attempted to initiate a traffic stop by activating their emergency lights, the driver chose to flee, leading officers on a dangerous high-speed pursuit that began near a gas station. The Charger sped recklessly through city streets, and at one intersection, the driver lost control while trying to make a sharp turn. However, before officers could close in, the suspect regained control of the vehicle and continued the pursuit at high speed. Moments later, the chase took a dramatic turn when the Charger collided with an 18-wheeler, significantly slowing the vehicle. Executed a precise pit maneuver, disabling the car. But just as the vehicle came to a stop, the driver jumped out while it was still moving and fled the scene on foot. Despite their efforts, officers were unable to catch the suspect, who successfully escaped into the surrounding area. The abandoned vehicle was later inspected and towed back to police headquarters for further investigation. On September 28, 2024, a police officer on patrol along US 78 noticed a gray Dodge Ram speeding at 107 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. Without hesitation, the officer activated his lights and siren, attempting to catch up to the truck.
TBI. Roll over. In front of Hatcher.
As the pursuit escalated, officers decided to execute a TVI. The maneuver successfully spun the truck out of control, sending it crashing into a utility pole, which snapped in half from the force of the impact, creating chaos at the scene. With the vehicle disabled, officers approached cautiously, and upon additional backup arriving, they were able to safely remove the driver from the wrecked truck. The driver, later identified as Mr. Hotchkiss, was found to have a strong odor of alcohol. He was arrested and charged with a number of offenses, including fleeing, reckless driving, failure to stop at a red light, speeding, driving without a seatbelt, and driving under the influence. On May 24th, 2023, Cobb County Police located a stolen vehicle on I-75 South, driven by a suspect linked to an armed robbery. The pursuit began after the suspect committed the robbery and then stole a pickup truck in a frantic bid to escape.
For a heavy traffic on the right shoulder, 80 miles an hour. Get off of Windy Hill.
There ain't no first place to be at if it's clear.
As officers closed in, the suspect discarded his weapon but continued to hold a knife to his neck, creating a tense standoff.
Alright, let's see what's coming up!
After a brief standoff, the suspect finally dropped the knife and complied with police orders, lying down on the ground to be taken into custody. In tears, the suspect reportedly said, "I just wanted to get away." In Chester, South Carolina, a routine traffic stop turned into chaos when 51-year-old Eric Bernard suddenly sped off, leading police on a high-speed chase that ended in a crash.
Chester Hospital.
Hey, what's going on, boss? Go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Okay. Hold on a minute, man. Damn, let me roll my window. Man, let me roll my window. I gotta set it to roll the window. Man, come on, man.
85 miles an hour. Still on. The bypass.
After arresting him, officers searched his truck and found 112 grams of fentanyl and 50.6 grams of meth. What started as a simple stop quickly became a major drug bust in this quiet small town.
1080.
75 north at the 225.
On April 6, 2024, at around 6:05 p.m., a black Nissan Altima matching a suspect description was spotted in the second lane from the left. The officer shifted into the third lane, positioning himself behind the vehicle while waiting for additional units.
Now going in the left lane. There's a lot of cars. Attempted to pit. They still rolling.
The suspect then began erratically weaving between lanes, accelerating in a dangerous manner. At milepost 225, the officer activated his sirens and lights to initiate a stop, but the suspect instead fled, swerving between lanes and even driving in the emergency lane.
Going west, 285. Pit. Start 52.
Recognizing the escalating danger of the situation, the officer decided to take decisive action. He carefully assessed the clear roadway ahead and executed a successful pit maneuver, forcing the suspect's vehicle to veer right and crash into the eastbound concrete wall, damaging the front passenger side.
Show me your hands. Step out with your hands up.
Stand up. Walk backwards towards me. Walk backwards towards me.
This quick maneuver ended the pursuit and ensured the safety of all involved. In Broward County, authorities were closely monitoring a black Mercedes SUV driven by Dorshawn Tate Jr.
Light it up.
When officers signaled the driver to stop, he refused, prompting the Florida Highway Patrol to initiate a high-speed pursuit. The SUV accelerated aggressively, creating a hazardous situation for other motorists as it weaved through traffic.
Hey, they threw a gun. Gun out the window.
Ultimately, the Florida Highway Patrol executed a tactical vehicle intervention that caused the Mercedes to lose control, roll multiple times, and come to a stop. Officers quickly secured the four suspects inside, recovered multiple weapons, and ensured that no bystanders were injured. The decisive action brought the dangerous incident to a safe conclusion, and all suspects are now facing multiple criminal charges. A routine patrol on Interstate 10 quickly escalated into a serious incident on the afternoon of January 8, 2022, in Jefferson County, Florida. When signaled to pull over, the vehicle briefly moved to the shoulder but immediately accelerated away. Shortly thereafter, a Be on the Lookout alert confirmed that the car was connected to a homicide, prompting multiple agencies to join in a coordinated pursuit. The vehicle continued traveling at high speeds across the county, posing significant danger to other motorists. Officers closely monitored the driver's erratic maneuvers while maintaining communication with command. At mile marker 203 in Lyon County, officers received authorization from command to end the pursuit. Officer Dixon, working alongside other units, executed a tactical maneuver that disabled the vehicle after a series of collisions. The suspect was quickly apprehended without further incident, bringing the high-speed pursuit to a safe conclusion and ensuring the safety of both officers and the public. On July 22, 2025, Trooper Gunner Fololtz was monitoring traffic along Interstate 40 near the 282-mile marker in Arkansas when his mirror caught a flash of movement, a gray Nissan Altima flying past at 87 miles per hour. Fololtz pulled onto the highway and gave chase. The driver pushed harder, climbing to 95 miles per hour, then 113 miles per hour. Lights and sirens filled the air, but the car kept going. The choice was clear. The driver had decided to run, no matter the cost. With only a narrow opening between passing vehicles, Fololtz executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, striking the Altima and forcing it into the barrier. The car jolted to a stop.
Away from me! Driver, get out of the car!
I need help up here. I need help.
3 people climbed out, 2 women who complied immediately, and the driver, 32-year-old John Black, who was taken down at gunpoint and placed in handcuffs. When questioned, Black admitted he refused to stop because he had things to do. He smelled strongly of alcohol, showed signs of impairment, and later failed to provide a urine sample. Cited and released to hospital care, Black's flight ended not in freedom, but in accountability. On May 29, 2024 at 7:48 p.m., local residents along Interstate 95 witnessed a dramatic police chase involving a white Ford truck with Florida plates. Despite repeated signals to stop, the driver, later identified as Alexandria Mason, refused to yield, pushing the situation into a high-speed pursuit. The suspect hit speeds of 100 miles per hour, weaving dangerously through lanes. Officer Mattias attempted a pit maneuver, but it failed due to unsafe highway conditions. As dusk fell and traffic thickened, police intensified their efforts. A second Paiti maneuver caused the truck to crash into another car, spin out, and become disabled. Some witnesses questioned the timing of the maneuver, as innocent drivers were caught in the collision. With weapons drawn, officers surrounded the vehicle and arrested Mason, who was taken to UF Health Medical Center. A search uncovered a firearm, ammunition, drugs, and paraphernalia. Mason now faces serious charges, including fleeing police, firearm and drug possession, assault on an officer, and driving with a suspended license. Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. On May 19, 2025, at approximately 7:56 a.m., a deputy spotted a vehicle linked to an earlier pursuit in Grand Chute. When the deputy attempted a traffic stop on Highway 151, the driver refused to comply, accelerating away and initiating a high-speed chase.
Cell phone Y, field stick, cell phone Y. In the ditch, trying to get back up on the roadway. On the roadway again, cell phone.
22, we're continuing. We're gonna be eastbound on T.
He hit me for 43.
Multiple patrol units quickly joined the pursuit, during which a female passenger called 911, pleading to be let out of the car as the situation grew increasingly dangerous. Officers deployed tire deflation devices, but they proved ineffective. The fleeing vehicle swerved into a ditch, collided with a patrol car, and continued toward Fond du Lac County Airport.
From Fond du Lac County Dispatch on County Fire.
Med 2.
Winnebago County advises that they do not have any first responders responding. They would like to know if you want them to page the next nearest first responder to...
One way. Unsuccessful.
As a precaution, airport operations were temporarily suspended. The pursuit escalated until the suspect attempted to merge onto Highway 41 at Johnson Street, where officers executed a precision maneuver, forcing the vehicle to a stop.
Northbound Rolling Meadows, come up to Johnson. 6-2, just be advised that City will let the K9 go. Copy, we're going to be going eastbound on Johnson Street, eastbound Johnson and southbound 41 from Johnson. 41. 1050. He went down into the Gore on the off ramp or on ramp at 41.
Two passengers were taken into custody immediately, while the 27-year-old driver from Menasha surrendered following a brief negotiation. At the scene, deputies recovered a loaded handgun discarded earlier and a backpack containing drug paraphernalia. Several officers sustained minor injuries during the pursuit, and the case remains under active investigation. In Butts County, 39-year-old Lorenzo Bavens, under investigation for drug-related crimes, fled at speeds exceeding 80 miles per hour, carrying 2 pounds of methamphetamine. His reckless driving on the quiet rural roads created a grave danger to the community.
We're approaching Rising Star.
I'm gonna get in the sign right here. I'm trying to hold on. Turning. Oh, wait. There we go.
Sheriff Gary Long acted decisively, taking control of his Dodge Charger 392 and ramming Bavens' vehicle at high speed, forcing it to stop. The collision deployed airbags and left both vehicles heavily damaged. Bavens was arrested with the methamphetamine in his possession, an amount large enough to cause severe harm. He now faces serious charges including drug trafficking, assault on a law enforcement officer, and reckless endangerment, with a lengthy prison sentence anticipated. In this breathless pursuit, every rev of the engine pushes the fugitive closer to the edge. Each second a gamble between freedom and finality. He's not just running from the law, he's racing against fate itself. This isn't just a chase, it's a battle of endurance. A marathon measured in gallons, not miles. But while the fugitive fears the needle hitting empty, the police never run out of fuel or patience. Both sides drive with relentless precision. The officers handle each curve with trained control, while the suspect throws caution to the wind, cutting corners like he's got nothing left to lose. Tires screech, hearts pound, but there's only one finish line. And fate waits for no one. Despite his daring maneuvers and desperate speed, the fugitive's run ends in the cold click of handcuffs. His escape may have been thrilling, but the law doesn't lose.